Ragazzi, I'm Italian. Okay, we love these cars. We see them on Fast and Furious. We see them everywhere, but we cannot drive them because V8s, on top of being pretty much not banned, but almost in Europe because they're too big. They make too much emissions and shit. When gasoline costs $9 a gallon, you don't want to have this shit. But today we have a more European car. It looks like a V8. It's actually a European 2.3 liter. Guys, I'm here with Sean. He's the owner of the car.
Y'all.
You already fucked around a lot with this car. You
Little
put
bit.
a lot of horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
How much does it have in an original set?
Original 310.
310. How much does it have it now?
400.
Did you do it yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. I should test this. Probably gonna blow up, but we'll see. How many head gaskets did you lose already?
One. Just one.
So you did blow the end.
And we got a nice new one.
Okay.
So
no leaks.
Not
no
a second
leaks.
time. Yeah.
It's a sweat from before. Okay, we're gonna see how this guy works.
Oh, yeah.
I already tested this once. It was older than this one. It's 2018, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I already tested an Ecoboost on the track, and I tested also an older Ford Mustang. It's a big difference. These ones are mostly made for corners. The older Mustangs are just for a straight line. Kind of like his old Challenger that he had.
Oh, yeah.
We reviewed that. It was good on the corners, especially compared to the older models, but it was a heavy car. I'm kind of curious to see this one. It's much lighter compared to the V8. We're going to see this. We're going to have him leave me the car. Let's see what happens. Ragazzi, we are officially in the car with Sean filming here. We have a little combo. I just discovered it has 10-speed gearbox, which is bloody fucking crazy. We got to let this guy pass for a second, or else we're going to drive really slowly. Can I go? I can go. Awesome. 10-speed gearbox. I don't know why the fuck you should have 10-speed gearbox. That's a lot. I mean, 6 is more than enough, but whatever. I'm not using the pads right now. I feel like the car is doing a better job than me using automatic because I'm not good at this shit. I'm a clutch guy. However, first thing you notice is the car is planted. He told me that it doesn't have a lot of tires left. Still planted. Still wants to stick, especially compared to the Challenger that we tried a few weeks ago, that really wants to slide and wants to leave, also because it's heavy. I mean, we like that. It's definitely a sportier set compared to the older Mustangs that I tried, which is what I remember also from when I tried it on the racetrack. Is it fast? I mean, for being a 2-liter, guys, yes. It sounds nice, it's enjoyable. If you accelerate, it goes, and if it brakes, it brakes. And I'm not even pushing it hard, it's crazy. It does a really good job. Now, what I noticed on the twisties in this case, let's put it on sports again, is that on top of being very good on the twisties, which I have to give it to the Americans for once, because the old Mustangs really did not like turns. They just wanted to go straight, even in turns, which is not a good thing. That's not really safe. Is that it wants to drift. It's a long car, has a lot of weight in the front, especially compared to my BMW M3, which has this engine that comes all the way to the back. And when you put it on the side, on a turn, you really feel that, I want to drift, I want to drift, I want to go. I'm not going to do it because it's not my car. I don't have, I mean, I don't know if you insured me on this car, so I wouldn't fuck it around with it. But you really feel it. It's planted and it wants to go. Also here, pushing it down, we're pushing it down. You feel it. Even when you try to make it lose the front, it just wants to go on the back. It's beautiful. Of course, then you should floor it and you will lose it. The question is, will it hold the drift? Does it hold the drift?
On occasion, but
does
not
it
like
hold
the
it?
Chargers.
What about traction control? Does the traction control allow you to drift, or does it block it immediately?
So there's 2 types of traction control. You can take it off, and that will allow for you to burn some rubber, but you can't go side to side. Now you hold that, put it in track.
There he is.
And you can slide like no other.
Okay. Does it? So some cars, some of these newer cars, I don't know if this was new enough, have traction controls that allow you to drift it at a certain angle, but then lock you there. Does this one have it too? Have you ever tried it? Have you ever played with it?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Plus you messed around with it, so I feel like the computer wouldn't like it. Because this one has an extra 100 horsepower.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a 2-liter.
Right?
I made the same review in Italian, guys, and I was explaining how I tried the 4C, the Alfa Romeo 4C, and it's, I mean, it's a little smaller engines, a 1750. This is a 2.3, so a little bigger, but it doesn't feel like a 2-liter car. It doesn't feel like a Jeep, I don't know, the Compass. You know the Compass? That's a 2-liter engine. It doesn't feel like that. It definitely does not sound like a V8. However, it doesn't feel weak as a 2-liter engine. Now, of course, you boosted the fuck out of it. It doesn't have too much lag. I feel like the gearbox is lagging more than the engine.
The biggest thing was the stock turbos. They barely had any lag either.
Okay, interesting. What did you do? Did you do something to remove lag?
No, just got a new turbo. The intake is stock. I just put a new filter on it.
So you just left all the rest pretty much the same. You just replaced the turbo.
Got the biggest intercooler money could buy.
You got a bad car behind us. It's crazy, like it's planted. It's really, it's that front. It's really I fucking love it.
Steena progressive springs.
Okay.
So when you want them to go down, they go down.
On crappy rubber. On crappy rubber.
Kumo tires.
I feel like if you put just a set of potenzas on this and you bring it to the track, it does the job. It does the job.
They track these a lot.
And I feel like because of the added boost that you have, it would even overtake the stock V8s. Why? Because it's lighter, so it's fast in the corners. It will be slower than the V8 on a straight line, but not slow as a stock car. So you probably have enough overtakings on the corners, and then on a straight line you won't lose as much as you would on the stock car. So I think it does the job.
That's what they say. They say once you get these things full bolt-on E85, they're coyote killers.
What happens if you put E85 on this? If everything works together perfectly, what is the horsepower you think you can take out?
Probably get to 450, but after 450, you're risking your block.
Okay. V8. What's the power on the V8?
The V8's 450, but that's crank. Not to mention the weight.
Yes.
So if you truly push the engine E85 full bolt-on, I think you would be able to take a coyote, especially with the 10 speeds.
Fucking crazy. Okay, I'm happy. I like it. Would I use it? Yeah. Would I buy it? I think this is a good daily driver. It got 22 gallon, right?
Oh yeah.
22 gallon.
And that's on
a car that looks like this.
No
fucking
highway.
hell. That's better than my M3 does. Oh, my M3 does 22 gallon. Also, it's the 3-liter naturally aspirated. Yeah. So yeah, I would do it. Newer, it's definitely more spacious than my M3. It's a big car. It definitely get noticed. I like it. How much did you pay for it, if I can ask? What? You turn around, click the spinning thing.
Which one? This one?
This one, click it again, twice.
There we go.
Yeah. How much did you pay for this?
So when I got it, it was in the peak of COVID, and I paid 30 for it.
Now it's worth 20.
Now, 25 to 20.
You didn't lose too much on it.
But this is a fully option one. You can get them base, probably 15. It's the perfect car for somebody's first car.
I mean, if you're an enthusiast, you want to get into it.
Yeah.
Can you get these in manual?
Yeah.
They exist in manual.
My biggest regret's not getting a manual.
That's okay. Still does the job. 10 gears is a lot.
10 gears,
that's like Fast and Furious gearbox, where they keep on changing gears and you don't know when it ends.
17 shifts. What are they?
Fucking hell. Approved. We like it. You can close it.
Awesome.